All right, y'all. We are live now. Hey, B Charming. It's good to see you. Hopefully, y'all can see me and hear me okay. I don't have the headset on today. I just have the microphone on the webcam here, so hopefully it sounds pretty good. Hey, Kayla. It's good to see you. Hope everybody out there is doing good tonight and everything. So, hey, Chris. It's good to see you. I'm pretty sure that we were chatting back and forth last night on Papa's stream. Um, anyway, good to see everybody on here. Um, Tonight we're going to be kind of laid back. It's just going to be me, and unless my wife gets the kids to sleep and decides she wants to come up and hop on. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, like I said, I've been wanting to come on here. Um, just me and y'all, and kind of see how it goes, what y'all want to talk about, and if you have any questions for me or things like that. I know sometimes when you have a guest, it's hard to get everybody in the chat and everything. Hey, Cat Lady, it's good to see you on here. Um, I was watching Papa stream last night when you texted him and told him what you had going on and asked for prayers and everything. And we've been praying for you, and we hope that the situation is doing better, and hope that God's healing hand is touching your family. Hey, James, new from Prepper Nation, saw the live, did playing guitars and banjo. That's cool. I appreciate that. Um, a lot of my subscribers has came over from Prepper Nation. He's helped me a lot on growing my channel, and we are working on getting to 1,000. We're getting pretty close now, and when we get there, I will be giving away this Olight Perun Mini. So hopefully, we'll get there pretty soon. And good luck to everybody in there. Missed the shows. Poison Oak. Even left out. Wow, that's not good at all. Um, Luckily, for some reason, Poison Oak doesn't bother me at all. I can, you know, pull it off by the handfuls, and it doesn't affect me. So I got lucky on that. I've got a family that it does affect them, so they have to watch and stay away from that stuff. But lucky I don't have that problem. But hopefully it'll be going away and you get to feeling better soon. All right, thanks, Kayla. I appreciate that. Um, I think we will hit 1,000 pretty soon. It's steadily growing, and it um, taking a long time to get to it. I think will make me appreciate it more. It definitely makes it mean more. I put in a lot of work on doing videos and stuff. Not as much as a lot of people have. I'll give it that. A lot of people's put a lot more work in and has a lot more professional style of doing it and everything like that. But anyway, we're getting there. So, first time you've ever had it. Yeah, I bet that is rough then. For some reason, it did affect me when I was a kid, but it doesn't anymore as I've gotten older. So that's a good thing. Chris, the garden. Um, Last week we had a lot of cold weather. It got down to freezing temperatures a couple nights, so I didn't do a lot. We've got potatoes planted, we've got onions and cabbage, and something else. I can't remember what it is right off, but I'm hoping this week to be able to plant some corn and maybe my green beans and stuff. I'm probably still going to wait till the 1st of May to plant my actual plants, but I'm going to try to get some seeds in the ground and get everything rolling on that. It's driving me nuts because I really like to get it going early, but last year when I did that, everything ended up getting caught with a late frost and pretty much starting over anyway. So I'm trying not to make that same mistake. Be charming, you're right on that. I've heard a lot of people getting really messed up, really sick from burning poison oak and ivy and stuff, the fumes and stuff getting in their lungs, and it's really rough. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. Hey, LG, it's good to have you in here. Glad you could make it. I would like to have you to come on the stream sometime if you want and be a guest. That would be fun. Hey, Ugly Prepper, good to see you in here. Hopefully everything's going good your way. I like your profile picture there, the Christian flag. Clint just planted the mini garden today. That's cool. By mini, what do you mean on that? How are you doing, like container gardens or just a small area? And what did you put in there? I'm pretty interested in that. Um, I'm still learning the greenhouse thing. This year was the first time doing that, so I really enjoy gardening of all different kinds, and I like learning about it. It's something I've liked to do ever since I was a kid, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, the chat's picking up here now. A couple more weeks, and the mango tree will be ready for picking. Wow, that's cool. Do mangoes need a warm climate? Are you in a warm place like Florida or something where they grow a lot of oranges and things? Be charming. 6 shooter, you have a beautiful homestead. I can sure use that weed eater. Yeah. The like I said, the tractor, as soon as I get time, I'm gonna try to do a more in-depth review and video of the tractor and everything that I got with it and stuff like that. But so far, the tractor has really impressed me and really made my life easier. It's been a lifesaver. I really can't picture not having it now, but I mean, you can do all this stuff by hand, but it is a ton more time consuming and work. But it's a smaller tractor. It's like 15 or 18 horsepower, I think, and I think it's only about 13 to the PTO. But for the size, it's really impressed me because I've always been one of those. When I lived at home and we had farm and cows and stuff, we had bigger tractors. We had a 30 horsepower was the smallest, and we had I think a 40 horsepower and a 65 horsepower. But yeah, I was always one of those that I didn't think that, the small tractors would do that much, kind of like an overgrown lawnmower. But it's really impressed me. But I will say that being the four-wheel drive and the really grippy tires that's on it, when you try to push or do things in two-wheel drive, it'll get to spinning a lot, even with those big grippers. But when you lock it in four, it does pretty good. So the only thing I wish that tractor had would be a loader. If I could find a loader for it, that thing would be right. And let's see. All right, we're caught up now, so that's cool. Got a Red Bull tonight. To be honest, I'm a little bit tired. We've been hitting it hard in the woods where I work in logging, trying to get a track finished up, and what's left is pretty much all manual labor, cutting some, bigger trees, like down the hills and, in the hollers and stuff. So it's got to be cut with a chainsaw and pulled out with the cables on the skidder and stuff. So you got to climb up and down the hills all day, cutting trees and pulling and hooking cables and stuff. So we've been doing that. And then usually for the last 3 weeks well, it's been longer than that, counting practices. My little girl's softball games and practices have landed on Monday night. So pretty much come in from work and try to grab a shower and then hit the road for the softball deal. So we just had a game tonight, and then they've got another game Thursday night. So that'll be fun. They enjoy playing and everything. Yeah, Cat Lady, I'd love to live in a log cabin or have one for a vacation spot or something. I've always liked the way they look in the inside with the all wood natural look and stuff. When I was growing up, I had a buddy of mine that his grandpa had a cabin down on a river, and he had a bunch of land over there, and we'd get together and ride four-wheelers over there and stuff like that. And usually for his birthday, we'd have a big sleepover and ride four-wheelers and all the things like that. So yeah, I'd love to have a log cabin one day. Yeah. Oh, so you have a lake on your land? That's cool. We have a small pond behind the house here that's actually my brother-in-law's, but he don't care what we do there and stuff. And we actually went fishing yesterday evening down there. Us and some of the other ones in our tribe, the whole family, the kids got to go fishing and everything. So it was a good time. Um, hey, Rev, let's see. Yep, there he is. Orville's and slid in here on us now. Um, Orville, honestly, they are not keeping score yet. They're still too small. So they're just having a good time and everything. So, yeah, we've been praying for Cat Lady and everything like that. And if any of y'all out there have any prayer requests, you can comment them in, and me and Orville will be keeping track and praying for you. Um, like I said, it's been a while since I've done a live by myself or anything. So when you have a guest, it's kind of a different atmosphere in a good way. I enjoy doing it, but I wanted to do one every now and then of just me, so we can keep it personal connection and be able to do all those things and send your prayer request in and any questions you have for me or something. If I know anything about it, I'll try to answer it. But if I don't, I'm not going to act like I do. Love to fish and don't eat no fish or nothing from the water. That's usually what we do is just fish and throw them back. But we did keep some this time, and mainly because the kids want it too. So maybe we'll get together and have a little fry one day and see how that goes and everything. So um, another thing, I want to try some crawdads. I ain't never tried that, and me and my buddy was talking about going crawdad fishing or gigging or whatever one day and get a bunch of them and cook them up and everything. So that'll be fun too. Well, cat lady, to be honest with you, it's kind of hard to do to find time to do everything in videos. Honestly, my videos have been suffering lately. I haven't had a chance to make a lot of them. So, like I said, we're trying to finish up a track and hopefully we get out of that. Things will kind of go back to normal, be moving a little bit closer to home and back in Pine so we can make better time and things. So hopefully I can be able to do better time management with everything. Um, I was going to spread lime down on my land Sunday. We went to Tractor Supply, got some lime and everything. I went to an auction, me and my buddy, Saturday, and I ended up buying a fertilizer spreader for my tractor, but it didn't come with the whole PTO shaft, just half of it. And I thought it was the same kind that's on my bush hog and my tiller, but when I got home and looked at it closer, it's not. The ones that I have is a triangle type 3 point, and the one I need is a 2 point. So I got to find a uh, section of shaft to be able to connect that. So after that, yesterday I wasn't able to get it spread. That's when we decided to go fishing and things. So that is you know, it's kind of hard to find time to do everything because it's always something to do on the homestead. And like I said, working later now, I don't have as much time when I get home in the evenings and things to get the work done. And LG, I've been doing YouTube a little bit over a year now. Um, Sometimes hit or miss, but somewhere over a year. I don't remember the exact date. And yeah, Rev, I did get a little buzz cut last night. starting to get warm now, and I can't stand a lot of hair and bad as I sweat and everything. All right, James, we'll definitely be praying for you and your wife. Um, Hopefully everything comes out good. I don't know exactly what's going on, but God does, that's for sure. And can't find. Yeah, cat lady, it's a challenge finding time to get everything done and to make videos. Making videos, it takes more time than a lot of people think, and more time than I thought initially. Yeah, Kayla, the shorter videos, a lot of times they're easier to make, just for a few reasons. One thing being time, another thing, like editing and whatever, if you do anything like that, which I'm not very great at. I did finally make a little simple intro and everything. So hopefully y'all have enjoyed that. But the shorter videos, they also upload faster. When you got like a 15-minute video, sometimes it'll take a couple hours to upload. Usually, when I have time, I try to record 3 or 4 videos or so at a time. And then when I go to sleep at night, I'll upload them and, have them waiting to make public later on. So it makes it easier when I have time to do that. Yeah, Orville, I thought about that, but my wife says no, can't shave it all the way. But I told her if it recedes much further, I'm just going to do it anyway. So, yeah, make it a video. Any advice for YouTube newbie? I'm taking anything. Well, LG, to be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot myself. Um, John helped me a lot, Prepper Nation. If you talk to him, it's a few things that I've told Orville and everything too. When you upload your videos in your studio app and everything like that, I watched a Patreon video of Bear a long time ago when he was kind of giving some pointers. But when I tried to put my tags like Prepper Homestead and everything like that, when I put them on there, they would never stick to the video when you hit save and everything, but they wouldn't save. So what I've learned now is you put your tag, your hashtag there, and you hit the comma right after it, and then it'll put it up in like a little bold type thing where it'll actually take it. And then you write your next hashtag and do the same thing until you're done. And then when you go to save it, it'll save it. So, and Bear was talking about in that Patreon video that your keywords matter, which I'm not good at that, as far as your title and your description. Most of my videos, I don't take time to put a description in. A lot of people do. A lot of people put all their social media in every single video and Teespring and everything, but I just don't take time to do that. Um, that's some of the algorithm things, which, like I said, I kind of struggle with that because I'm not even up to 1,000 yet. And if you I've made some shorter videos and tagged them as shorts, but YouTube doesn't recognize them as shorts. So if you're doing it on your phone from your app, you click the little plus sign where it's create or whatever, and then it'll have shorts option. And if you do it that way, then you can create a short. And that also puts you in another algorithm because when you scroll down your page, there'll be a section on there of shorts that you can scroll through the different ones, kind of like TikTok, and maybe kind of broaden the audience. But like I said, I'm not great at that. I would say those couple of things maybe are something to keep in mind. I can't really think of anything else right off, but I'll see if I can come up with some more tips and everything. And if you check out Papa, he might have some tips and stuff. He does a pretty good job with his YouTube channel. I'm getting a little behind now. Yeah, Orville wasn't tagging anything. Yep, cat lady. Be yourself, no fake. Laptop or depth. Yep. That does help because you can set up a lot more of your bio and about and different things about your channel and everything like that from the laptop option. Yeah, be charming. It's never done with everything going on in the world, plus your job and homestead. Yeah, Chris, it is. It does get to be a lot sometimes. NWA preppers in here. How you doing? Hopefully everything's going well your way. And hey, Hava Alexandria. Javi, is it Javier? I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. LG been doing for 8 or 9, 10 weeks. That's cool. That's exciting. Um, I need to check up on more of your videos. I watched the first stream you did. I wasn't in it live, but I watched some of the replay and stuff, and um, try to check out some of your other videos and everything. South Florida's in here. Cat lady, she has to have surgery on her ear. They found a tumor. Yeah, I'm sad to hear that. Um, I really hate any time that any kid is sick or hurt or anything like that for them to have to go through that. It breaks my heart. But I'm sure that God will see them through. South Florida, it's going pretty good. We're just hanging out in here tonight and having a good time and seeing where all the chat goes and everything like that. But yeah, go hit the like. I'd appreciate it. I've been trying to talk Rev into doing some live streams here. I told him I'd say probably Tuesday nights would be a good time. Wednesday night we have church. He has church and everything, and then Thursday Papa has a stream, and Friday and Saturday and Sunday is usually pretty taken up. So I told him Tuesday would probably be a good night. What do y'all think about that? Hmm. Javi Va rhymes with Saul. That's pretty cool. She might go deaf. Hmm. I certainly hope not, cat lady. But prayers make a difference, that's for sure. Hmm. Reverend's got a wounded chicken. That ain't good. Hopefully it'll be all right. Hey, Big Red. Good to see you in here tonight. Um, Glad to see all of you coming in and hanging out and everything. And hopefully everything's been going good for everybody. We're going to have a week of pretty weather here. It's not supposed to rain and it's supposed to be in the 70s and 80s and everything. So I'll enjoy that. I like the warm weather a lot better than I do cold weather. I'm not a cold person. Hmm. Yeah, cat lady. I didn't think about that, but yeah, they can definitely pick up the poison oak off of you. So that is something to be careful of. It seems like when it rains, it pours, but hopefully everything will get straightened out for you soon, and everything will get better. The poison oak will be gone, and your family will be doing better, and everything will be good, and you can get back to homesteading. All right, Orville. Chris said he's good for Tuesday night. So, are you going to be streaming tomorrow? Big red chewing gum. That's pretty funny. But yeah, um, I want to get some garden done, get my corn and stuff planted and everything going. And um, yeah, it won't give you more than you can handle, that's for sure. But I want to get some more of my field out there fenced in, but I need some more posts and I'd really like another roll of wire. I've only got one roll left. I'd like to have two where I can get a good section fenced in at a time. Uh, it takes a long time to get a fence put up and everything, especially when you're doing it in kind of a spare time, situation and everything. But I actually got to use the tractor a whole lot on doing the fence too. I made me a thing to unroll the wire instead of having to buy one. It's not the greatest in the world, but I can do some improvements on it. But the actual implement for the tractor they said was like $500. So um, I took a wooden post where I could run it through the roll of wire and two lag bolts, two short pieces of chain where I can tie it to the back of the tractor and just go real slow and unroll it out. Um, the one for the tractor would be nice because it holds it straight up and down so you can go directly down your fence row. But, at the same time, when you got plenty of room and open field, you can just unwind it and then pick it up and, attach it to the post and stuff. Be charming. I've got a few wooden posts out there, but most of it is, in the straight sections is metal T post. I just do the corners in wooden post and concrete. I was going to do one wooden post, then four T posts, and another wooden post. And I did that for a while, but I didn't have enough wooden posts to do the whole thing. So I just went back to straight T post. I really like the T post. Hey, Roman Prepper. Good to see you in here. Hopefully, you're doing good tonight. We got to talk a little bit today. Um, Cat lady going to build another chicken coop. More chickens in space. Yep. Orville's got that going on too. He needs to build him a bigger coop. He's got them things packed in there. Yeah, Kayla. I recommend you getting chickens if you can where you live and everything. At least a couple. If you get two or three, they don't really eat all that much, and you'll be able to have some kind of livestock and be able to get eggs and everything like that. I really think that chickens are one of the best starter animals for a homestead because they don't take a lot of space and they don't eat a lot. And you can also be able to get eggs and eventually get meat from them. So, being able to get eggs, you can be able to get, protein, get something out of them without having to kill the animal versus a lot of other things like even rabbits. Rabbits, we're still learning the game on that. We've lost a few litters and thought they were bad mamas, but somebody that raises rabbits for a living said that they got too cold because the mamas wasn't able to pull out enough fur for the nesting area. So she told us when they get ready to have them, you can pack the nest. We put shavings in, but it didn't work. But she said pack the nest with cotton balls or dryer lint, and that would help to keep them warm. So we're going to try that on the next litter. And with chickens, being able to get the eggs, you can put them in an incubator and hatch them yourself at your basically own convenience, not having to worry about having a mama to take care of them, keep them warm, keep them fed, keep them safe, all that stuff. So that's another pretty cool benefit. Yeah, Freddie the Rooster. Yeah, Kayla. We'll work on that. We'll get them convinced. 60 eggs and donated them to the homeless shelter. That's good. 60 eggs is a whole lot. I still don't get quite that many. Yeah, Roman prepper, they're definitely not the smartest animals I've ever run across. Yep, Orville's right. Just go ahead and buy 3 or 4 and just bring them home. You know, what are they going to do? Make you take them back? No return policy. Yeah, Big Red. I feel you on that. It definitely is an internet family. Um, you know, with my live streams, I enjoy seeing the same familiar faces coming in and new faces too. But with the familiar faces, you kind of have a history and things built with, and being in the morning premieres with Prepper Nation and stuff, and seeing a lot of the same folks, and being able to talk and coming over and watching Papa stuff and seeing a lot of familiar faces over there. It really is a good thing. Um, I really enjoy it. I really like the prepper community. That's one thing that I was telling Orville. He was making videos and I was making videos and everything, and then I come into the prepper community. Um, I followed a lot of other preppers and everything, but there wasn't really a community like the Prepper Nation community. I really enjoyed that. That's one thing I liked about John was all the community and the people we had there, and coming in on that and making friends with everybody. I told Orville, I said, you need to come in and hang out in the community and everything, and he's starting to do that now, and I think he enjoys it too. I know he enjoys seeing everybody. Yep, that's right. I just sent Orville's boy home a chicken and said, "Here you go." Yep, Roman Pepper. It's definitely a good community. Hey, Ruth, it's good to see you in here. And Stuart and Lisa Martin, it's good to see you in here. Um, I appreciate you watching all my videos and leaving a comment and things like that. I enjoy hearing from you. Cat Lady's got 60 ducks and 50 turkeys. Good gracious. I haven't got any turkeys or ducks yet. Plays a lot too, stopping to say hi. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, and it's good to see you. And World Without Rule of Law, it's good to see you in here too. And you be charming. There's a lot of good folks in there in the community. Be careful just in case. That's true. Um, you try to use discernment as much as possible, and gut feelings and best judgment and things like that. But I try to keep a smaller circle, if that makes sense. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully everybody's out there doing good and hitting some homestead and prepping goals and everything like that. Like I said, I usually ask whoever's on my stream and everything if they have any goals and all that kind of stuff. And I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of really long term goals. And honestly, I'm a very impatient person, and I try to hit everything all at once. And that may be good, that may be bad, depending on the situation, I guess. But honestly, getting the tractor was a big goal. That was a big check mark off the list. And then the problem with that is, again, I don't know when to quit. So when I get that, now I'm trying to find and buy a bunch of implements and things to go with the tractor that makes it more beneficial, like the spreader and um, boom pole. My buddy got a boom pole for me, and I really want to find an aerator, a 3-point hitch aerator, so we can take care of the pasture land a little bit better so it soaks up better water and strengthen the roots and everything. But I haven't been able to find one of them without buying one new, and I haven't found one of them in stock. You have to order it in and everything like that. Yeah, that would be cool, cat lady. We'll definitely enjoy that. Yeah, turkey would be good. No, cat lady, I've never seen a horse play with a water sprinkler. We had a couple of horses a few years ago, but they wasn't like the best horses in the world. They were kind of hard hitting things, but we had one of those balls out there for them with the like handle on it where they can throw it around with their mouth, but they never did play with it. I don't know if they were too old and out of that particular point in life or what, but they didn't do anything with it. Bee charming, 2 new hives. That's good. That is another goal that I have is to learn about bees and to get my own little beekeeping deal too. Yeah, oh well, I'm sure. I do wish that I was able to have met him, but I wasn't able to do that. But I'm sure that's something you'll always remember. Yeah, it plays a lot. I'm glad you were able to come in here and say hello and everything. I appreciate that. And we send love back to you. Living Simple Homestead, how you doing? Um, we're good. I'm good. Hopefully you're good. Um, like I said, just a little bit tired and overworked and underpaid and all that stuff. But I'm blessed at the end of the day. The bottom line, really blessed to have everything that I have, the homestead and you know family and everything like that. So I try not to take it for granted, but it does get overwhelming sometimes. Everybody has a bad day and things like that. But I try to stay humble and grateful as possible. Sometimes Rev's got to get me in check. Runs the land and was playing with the water sprinklers. I bet that was funny to see. Uh, were you able to get a video of it? That would be something cool. Vulgar display of gunpowder. That's a pretty cool name. I like that. Good to see you in here. Boy dog is begging me for food. Yeah, Ruth, I'm sure they like to do that. I'm sure they would like to have whatever you're eating there. Doesn't matter what it is, but they want it. Yeah, Roman prepper. Another weekend. That would be nice. I'd whole lot rather work 2 days and be off 5 if I could have my way about it. And living simple's having a blessed day. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. I'm with Orville on that. How long does it take to get a jar of honey? That is pretty interesting. Like I said, I don't know anything about keeping bees. Kind of depends on the size of the jar. Yeah. Maybe you can be able to get a video of them soon. That would be pretty cool to see. All right, Big Red, if you're heading out, I appreciate you coming in here and hanging out with us, and we'll probably see you tomorrow in Prepper Nation's premiere. Um, hopefully, I'll at least be in the background listening and everything. With the way we've been working, the past couple of weeks of doing the chainsaw and stuff, I really hadn't had a lot of time to be in there and keep up with the chat, but I try to keep it in the background. And today, I flat out missed it altogether. Yeah, cat lady, that is true. That is very true. It is a lot of work and it's a lot of dedication and it's a way of life. It's got to be something that you really enjoy doing, not just in case scenario like a prepping standpoint. It's a way of life. I said, let's see, what was it? I think it was on when I was on Shogun for a few minutes Saturday night that most people that are prepping are not living on a homestead or their bug out location. They're living somewhere else and they're prepping, and they have this idea that when it gets bad, they're going to go to a bug out location or to a homestead and just start from scratch and be able to survive. But it's going to be extremely difficult to do that because it takes years to build a sustainable homestead, to get the animals, to get the fence, your feed source, water source, everything like that, the garden land, the compost pile, which I dropped the ball on that. I just started that a couple of months ago. I wish I started a couple of years ago and not had to buy all that potting soil for the greenhouse. But I mean, you can't just go out in the middle of the woods somewhere and snap your fingers and have a house, a barn, animals, fence, garden, everything that you need for a homestead. I mean, it's something you got to be building now and preferably been building for a few years, in my opinion. But a lot of people have that non-reality mindset on that. It's just, hey, I'm going to go do this stuff and learn as I go. And like I said, it's possible, but it's going to be terribly difficult. Hey, Papa Prepper, good to see you in here. You done slid in on me while I was running my mouth. And Twin Poplar Lane has two. Used to catfish. Used to be catfish. Now Twin Poplar Lane Homestead. That's cool. Yep, simple living. It is definitely a way of life. Yep. Um, Living simple. Honestly, a lot of the stimulus money went to homestead stuff and everything. So it was a help out on that. I mean, we could have done it without it, but hey, if they're giving out practically free money, it's nothing you can do about it. You might as well put it to good use. So that's what we did. Vulgar. I screwed up my back to Eden garden this year. We all screw up some. Yeah, I mean that's true, and that's why I try to tell people on my channel and try to show um, whether you know exactly what you're doing or not, whether you've got it all planned out or not. Just start. Just do it. A lot of things you can figure out as you go, but a lot of things it just doesn't matter how much research, how many videos you watch, how many books you read. When you actually put hands on, it's different. It's a learning curve, it's a learning experience, and it's something that you just got to do. And the way I grew up, a lot of things I learned is just by doing, the school of hard labor type of thing. And with the greenhouse was a learning experience. We dropped the ball on that a lot. Um, when I didn't have a lot of good heat in there, when it did a wintertime, some stuff got too cold and died, and I had to start over. Then running the propane heat all the time through the dead cold winter, I was building up too much gas in there and poisoning everything, and starting over through that. Now it's getting pretty hot in there, so I have to open it up every day and turn all the fans on and things like that. I don't have a self-opening vent or anything like that when it gets to a certain temperature. So you have to keep up with all that, try to watch the weather and, you know, plan it out as best you can and everything. But I mean, hey, it's a learning experience, and hopefully I can learn how to do it well and get the most out of it, get all the potential out of it. And if you do have an SHTF, then that'll be one more skill to rely on. And yeah, on the back to Eden Garden, I need to check into that. I'm not sure exactly of everything that is, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it. And Papa just came in from tilling, mowing, and planting, and you've been having a good homestead day then. Yep, you got to roll them sleeves up and put your nose to the grind. All right, cat lady. Yeah, you take care of that baby, and we'll be here when you get back, I'm sure. LG's got to run. Well, we appreciate you coming in here, and we'll catch you next time. Be charming first 4 hives, harvest of 4 gallons of honey. That's a lot of honey. Man, I couldn't imagine a gallon jar full of honey. Chris, all the plans get stopped. Ready to make the move, find a small place. Now you can't find a place here within 100 miles you can afford in Georgia. That is unfortunately the case. A lot of people have decided to get out of the suburbs and cities and things like that. And with everything going on and people trying to, I've heard it referred to as an exodus, you know. I think Bear and PJ says that a lot, but since they've started doing that, rural properties went up a lot. And be honest with you, around my area, I hadn't seen a whole lot of it for sale. A lot of everybody's just kind of hunkering down, you know. All right, good night, Ruth. I'm glad you were able to come in here and hang out with us. Yep, houses are getting snatched up. Lumber is so expensive. A lot of construction has slowed down or stopped altogether. Yeah, Roman Prepper. I had pigs last year, and to be honest with you, I'm trying to find them again this year, but I have not found none for a decent price. Last year, we got pigs that were about 125 pounds a piece for $100. And now all of them I find are $100 for a piglet, you know, 30 or 40 pounds. And that's just so expensive. I don't want to bite the bullet on it. And I want to get in the future lined up where I have enough land available to me to grow enough corn and to be able to get a grinder that I can make my own feed. Because last year when we started with the hogs, 100-pound bag of feed was $13 and something, and now it's up to $19 and something for the same 100 pounds. So it's went up a crazy amount in a year. And when the hogs were big before I killed them, my biggest one was like 650 pounds, and the other ones were about 400 or 500, give or take a few pounds. But they were going through 400 pounds of feed a week, so that gets expensive quick. All right, Living Simple. I'm glad you were able to come in here, and we'll catch you later. Yeah, getting your soul quality naturally. Man, the chat's blowing up. I think this is the most that people have been commenting. It's hard for me to keep up with. Roman Prepper, honestly, the pigs, I didn't have too much trouble with. A few years ago, about 6 years ago, we had hogs, and I just had a woven wire fence up, and they were bad about going through it. So I went on the inside of it and put post and barbed wire all the way around. I put 4 strands about that far apart and about that far off the ground in the beginning strand, and then about that far, apart up. And I put electricity on it too. I put a box that was supposed to run a mile or mile and a half fence in a little pin that's probably, I don't know, 40-foot circle. So it was hot. It was pretty hot. And after I did that, unless something happened that the box went bad or some kind of limb got on the wire and shorted it out, they didn't go through it anymore. And these that I just had, I can say it now because they're gone, so I don't have to worry about them being out now, but they didn't get out any. So no, I take that back. I had one got out. The other 3 were still in there, but we got it back pretty quick. But it was only one time that one got out, and that was because something fell on the wire. But the electric fence is definitely the way to go with hogs, in my opinion. Rev's heading out at 10. All right, Roman Prepper, we'll catch you later. Orville says still wants to see me to ride the bull. As soon as you come over here and catch him for me, I'll ride him. You hold him for me. But yeah, anyway, I've been having a good time. Hopefully y'all are. I appreciate you spending Monday night with me. And B Charming, I'm not a bull rider. I've never rode a bull in my life, but since I got one, Orville wants me to ride it. Orville on the way with a rope. That'll work. Kayla, that sounds pretty cool. I've been to a few bull riding events and things like that. I enjoy watching it. It's pretty enjoyable. The last one we went to, they had bull riding, and they also had some like barrel racing with horses and some different horse stuff. So that was pretty cool to see too. Yeah, vulgar display of gunpowder. I'm glad you were able to come in here and check it out too. We enjoyed having you. So hopefully you'll come back again. Wow, Kayla. Bull escape and run up the stadium. That's not a good day right there. See me about 12. Yep. That'll work. We'll have to set up some lights and everything so we can get the video of it. But hopefully everybody is enjoying it and enjoying the stuff I got on my channel. I started doing a couple premieres every now and then, but I haven't got like a schedule nailed down and everything. When things calm down and I can get back to regular schedule video making and stuff, I might start doing some premieres on maybe Friday or something like that. Try to do one a week and see how that goes and everything. But I did one today, and Roman Prepper was watching. I talked to him a little bit, but I did a review on the Leatherman Wave Plus, which is a really good tool. I really enjoyed and used it a lot and carried it a lot. But I just recently finally stepped up to a Surge, and I got it personalized. It's only like $5 extra, so yeah, I went ahead with that. But it's definitely a lot beefier of a tool. and it's got a lot of different functions, a lot of the same functions as the Wave, but the pliers are more heavy duty. I was able to cut chain link wire with it, and it's got a bigger, more heavy duty set of scissors on it, which comes in pretty good handy. And one of the main reasons I wanted it is the blade here. You can interchange. It comes with the wood blade here, and it comes with a file, but you can also put jigsaw blades in it to use for different cutting things. Like I think some of them you can cut metal with, like thin metal, like a hacksaw, and they make longer blades for whatever you're doing. And they also make different, like, amounts of aggressive on the teeth, if that makes any sense. So you can cut finer things like carpentry type stuff without breaking or busting the wood you're cutting. Like this is pretty aggressive, is made for just cutting limbs and stuff. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. And the Leatherman stuff is very good quality in my opinion. See what we can do. Yep, Orville definitely does make a video blowing the shofar. You'll have to do that one day. Maniac, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're in here and hanging out, and I'll do my best to keep it going. And I have a little bit of merch. I have a Teespring, which I don't really advertise a whole lot, but I have one if you see anything you want, and that definitely did come from there. I like it. It come out pretty good in my opinion. Well, be charming. I don't have it on today, but I wear it every now and then. I really forget it's there, but I haven't had a problem with it yet. I hadn't snagged it on anything or anything like that. So yeah, Papa, it's definitely the busy time of year. Spring time to get everything going, the garden and land kept up with. Getting the yard mowed, that kind of sucks because that takes 2 hours that you could be doing something more meaningful. But hey, you gotta get it done and everything like that. I'm Maniac. Using no light since a torture test. Well, that's cool. Um, I'm glad it's been working out for you. And like I said, I'm not big enough to be sponsored by them or have any kind of kickback or, uh, even them send me a free light or something. They haven't done that yet. Everything, even the giveaway light here, is bought with my own money. And I make the videos for a couple of reasons. Number one reason is I think they're pretty good quality. Um, can you get better lights? Maybe. Are they more expensive? Yes. But I've had good luck with them. And for the price, I think they're a good deal. And, some people don't like them because they're a Chinese company. And I get that. I'd rather buy USA stuff. But at the same time, if you buy Surefire or Streamlight, they're like twice or maybe three times the cost for the same light. So I a lot of times go with Olight. I like the innovation of the Olights. They make a lot of different stuff. They're starting to come out with a lot of variety of different things. I like the rechargeable factor as well. And um, I also make videos on them because I have them. And it's something to make a video on. A lot of people like gear type stuff and everything like that. But yeah, I had that one Olight, and I just wanted to do a torture test. You see a lot of torture tests of things, And honestly, a lot of the torture test is not really torture, in my opinion. It would be just normal to medium use, in my opinion. Um, People will take flashlights, and I've seen Phoenix lights. I have one of those, but I don't have a lot of them. And they would make a commercial advertising it with it laying in the road, and they run over it with a car. Okay, that's not impressive. Um, the car they're running over, the rubber tires, they absorb a lot of the weight and impact. The whole vehicle probably doesn't weigh 2,000 pounds or 2,500 pounds. And when you're just running over it one tire at a time, it's probably only about 500 or 800 pounds going over it at a time. And, it's just not that impressive. But the one I did with the Olight, I put it in gravel and I backed over it with my work truck, which the whole truck weighs like 13,000 pounds with everything in it. Granted, it's not that much, you know, per axle. I don't know exactly how much the weight was, but it's still a lot because I used the back axle of the driver's side, which has the most weight. I've got a couple toolboxes on that side. The welder is sitting more to that side. So it was the heaviest part of the truck. And I ran over it, parked on it for a little bit. And a lot of the videos you see of them running over it, they go over it kind of fast. So it's just kind of like bloop, bloop. Where I parked on it. So you had the weight sitting on it for a little bit of time, a few, 20 seconds or something before I pulled off. So it was really impressive. It bent it a little bit, bent the clip, put a couple dings in it, but light still works fine to this day. So I was impressed with that. So let me catch back up with the chat after all that. Yeah. Kayla, I have some videos. I have a video a long time ago talking about the merch, the Teespring link. You can go to Teespring and look up 6-shooter and stuff, or if not, I can throw the link in the next video that I do. I also have Instagram. If you haven't followed me there, I've got a couple thousand over there. I've got over 2,000 followers there, so that's pretty cool. But it's 6-shooter Homestead over there too. And 145 more in this giveaway. Yep, I'm looking forward to that. That's pretty cool. That's going to be fun. Good night, Chris. Good to see you in here. But yeah, it's going to be interesting doing the first giveaway. I'm going to use a random comment generator. So when I get to 1,000, I'm going to do a video announcing it. So you'll come on and comment something, one comment per person, and I'll give it a week or two, and then I'll do it on my phone so I can come on this camera here live and hold it up, push the button, let it do its thing, and find the winner. And that way everything's 100% legit. It's not going to be any way to cheat or be accused of that or anything. So that's the way I want to go with that. And then I'll get the information and send it to its new home. All right, Papa. I might just do that one day. And yeah, the Warrior X Pro is awesome. Hey, Tim, it's good to see you in here. Not a whole lot going on, just kick back and talking to some friends here. I'm glad you could come on. All right, Oral, it's good to see you. You have a good night. All right, Papa, glad to see you were in here, and you have a good night, and God bless you, and I hope you have a good day and get everything done that you need to. And we'll catch you next video or stream that you have. But yeah, I might go ahead and call it myself, since I do got to get up and run chainsaw again in the morning. So I'm glad that everybody was able to come on here, and hopefully you had a good time. And like I said, we're on the way to 1,000. We're going to have a giveaway, and after I get to 1,000, I'll be able to do some more things, being able to write written posts and um, more community-based things like that. I want to try to promote smaller channels like me, and try to help some other people, gain some following, get some exposure, things like that. Because starting a channel from scratch, it's so hard to build up and to get that following and get some traction going. Um, when you're a small channel like that, you're just buried so far below the algorithm that it's not even funny. A lot of times, smaller channels, even mine, if you type in the name of the channel, you still have to scroll for 5 minutes to be able to find them. If you type in the exact right name, letter for letter, and it's still hard to find. Hey, LS Tractor Man. It's good to see you in here. You have a good night too, and we'll catch you next time. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a really hard thing to build up a channel and a community and a following like that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it as well. So we'll go ahead and end out with a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, forgive us of any sin that we have. Teach us how to walk in your ways and in your spirit, and to listen to the still small voice. And I pray for all those in here that had a prayer request for, um, the need for the babies, for the wife and spouses, and for everything like that. Everybody that has a need, that we pray that you will touch it and meet that, and that your will be done. I pray that you bless everybody that came on here and had a good time with us, that they'll be able to draw closer to you, and that everything that they touch will prosper. Bless the homesteads and the work that's being done, and bless the families and any of them that has lost loved ones, that they'll be able to come to know you through them. And if anybody's on here that doesn't know you, I pray that they will be able to find you, and that they will draw near to you, and that they'll give their life to you. So we thank you for all our many blessings. Thank you for this time of everybody being able to come together. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Yeah, have a safe day working. I appreciate that. And I will definitely try to do that. And God willing, everything will be good. I was telling in church, definitely with everything going on, that, God's been watching over me with the cutting the trees and limbs falling and everything like that. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming on here, and we will be live again next Monday at 9 p.m. And hopefully I'll be able to make some videos during the week here and hang out in the Prepper Nation premiere and things like that. So we'll catch all of y'all later. So stay prepped up, prayed up, and strapped up. See ya.